Hello students, welcome to our first session. So today we are going to start with the basics of oral histology, starting with the development of teeth, also known as odontogenesis. Now we all know that the primitive oral cavity, it's also known as stomodium. In an embryo, this stomodium, it is in depression in between the developing brain and the pericardium. And also the foregut, it lies between the brain and the pericardium, as we can see in the picture. Now this stomodium, it is lined by stratified squamous epithelium, and this is called the oral ectoderm. While as the foregut, it is lined by the endoderm. So what happens is that this oral ectoderm of the stomodium, it begins to contact with the endoderm of the foregut. This results in the formation of the buccopharyngeal membrane. But at about 27 days of gestation, the buccopharyngeal membrane, it starts getting ruptured. This leads to the formation of a direct communication between the foregut and the stomodium. So here we have first layer of oral ectoderm, which is drawn in pink. And below that, we have the ectomesenchymal cells. These connective tissue cells or the mesenchymal cells are of neural crest in origin, and they are thought to induce the overlying ectoderm to start the tooth development. So, about 2 to 3 weeks after the rupture of the buccopharyngeal membrane, certain areas of the basal cells of the oral ectoderm, we can see they have proliferated. They are proliferating more rapidly than the other cells. This leads to the formation of a band, which is known as the primary epithelial band, and it invades the underlying ectomesenchyme, as we can see in the picture. About 7th week, the primary epithelial band, it divides into two processes. One, inner process or lingual process, and the outer or a buccal process. The inner lingual process, it is called the dental lamina, and the outer process is called vestibular lamina. Okay, so in the next session we'll be discussing about the dental lamina and the various stages of tooth development. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.